After Andrew Tate was jailed in Romania, there has been an increase in antagonism towards him. Users have overwhelmingly criticized the social media personality, yet a tiny number of individuals have supported and continue to support the former professional kickboxer. Hello and welcome to our channel. Today we will be talking about the celebrities who defended Andrew Tate after him being arrested. Number 1. Dillon Danis. Dillon Danis, the American mixed martial artist, has managed to keep himself in the spotlight despite not being active inside the cage recently by voicing his thoughts on numerous matters via his Twitter account. Danis stated his support for Andrew and Tristan Tate, who were detained for suspected Capitol rioting. He rushed to Twitter to demand the release of the top Gs, claiming that they were unfairly targeted by law police. Danis' statement ignited an internet firestorm, with many denouncing him for his attitude. Number 2. Jake Shield. Shields, Jake, the former Strikeforce champion, is well known for his outspoken tweets. He's also one of the individuals that have been there for Tate since the beginning. Jake has been outspoken about his feelings on the Andrew Tate scandal. Shields has responded to Top G's arrest with a series of tweets in his defense. The former UFC fighter recently tweeted about the leftists' hypocrisy. In his post, the 44-year-old termed Tate's arrest unfair and inquired whether the US Embassy was involved. Greta Thunberg may make fun of Andrew Tate's cock and it's considered powerful. I make fun of them and suggest they hook up, and I'm inciting rape, pedophilia, and sexual harassment. The left is intellectually dishonest and should be punished like the clowns they are, Shields wrote. Shields believed Thunberg's early tweets targeted at Andrew were outright body shaming. Many others, though, have overlooked it and praised her jab at Tate. Number 3. Tucker Carlson, American TV anchor. Despite the fact that social media sensation Andrew Tate is being imprisoned in Romanian custody on human trafficking charges, Tucker Carlson has rallied to his support. The prominent American conservative political analyst believes, as do many others on social media, that the allegations against Tate are being pushed by people who want to harm him because of his burgeoning popularity among young guys. During Carlson's show, a guest of his, Tina Glandian, hesitantly hinted that the truth is in Tate's favor before Tucker stated his views of this being a setup explicitly. Right now, regrettably, because of the current criminal investigation, we aren't permitted to reveal all of the extremely positive material that proves that they didn't conduct any crimes in this case, Tina Glandian said. Tina, this is clearly a ruse. Let's quit lying. I mean, Carlson explained. Glandian stated to Carlson that Romania's judicial system differs from that of the United States in that Tate was subjected to a preventative arrest, but has yet to face charges. Tate's and his brother's detention, she noted, was prolonged by a month in January when prosecutors filed a request, then again in February. Prosecutors have up to 180 days in which they can continue their incarceration without formally charging them with any crimes. So there's an ongoing criminal investigation, but they're being held, Glandian explained. Carlson was not pleased. They're festering in a Romanian jail, and we can only picture what that's like, he grumbled. This is what a human rights violation looks like. Glandian noted that she considered that while the legal approach authorities are adopting is legitimate, how it is being applied to Tate is clearly a breach of international human rights legislation. Carlson summarized his theory as to why Tate was imprisoned. Number 4. Adine Ross. Adine Ross, a Twitch broadcaster and controversial online sensation, Andrew Tate have known each other since the middle of 2022. Despite the fact that the latter is imprisoned, the two claims to be extremely good friends. Their first encounter occurred when Adine invited Andrew Tate to his Twitch show. Tate has joined the lengthy list of celebrities who have been on Adine's Twitch program. Adine's first contact with the self-proclaimed Top G turned out to be more of a coaching lesson. While streaming, the latter encouraged Adine to exercise and, in what became a familiar phrase, drink sparkling water instead of regular water. Andrew Tate was deplatformed by numerous popular social media platforms in August and September 2022, including Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Adine couldn't cooperate with Andrew as frequently because of his suspension. Adine invited Tate back to his Twitch channel in November 2022. They had already connected and were planning an IRL broadcast at the moment. Andrew Tate, his brother, and 2 other people were arrested on December 29 for allegedly being involved in human trafficking and sexual abuse. Notwithstanding the gravity of the claims, Adine Ross announced his determination to support Tate. He proceeded to express his support by shaving his head. Andrew Tate said on Twitter that Adine Ross is one of the only 5 members he is allowed to contact while in jail, further cementing their blossoming friendship. Number 5. Tom Khan. Tom Khan, a British Muslim living in Dubai who describes himself as an actor, athlete, entrepreneur, father, fighter, and Muslim, is a close friend of Tate's. Khan has spearheaded efforts for Tate's accusations to be dismissed and has promoted numerous fantasies about ostensibly evil powers at work, which have been backed by the apparently astute Tate. Khan was featured in many Islamic media outlets following Tate's arrest, including The Dean Show, a Salafi-aligned Chicago-based YouTube channel with 500,000 members. Khan and host Eddie Redzovic pushed new conspiracy theories stories surrounding Tate's imprisonment, addressing Tate's victimization in the light of other Islamic themes, such as those arrested in Guantanamo Bay for no cause. Meanwhile, Khan shared a video on Twitter of a British Dawah campaigner conversing with 3 British youngsters who had reportedly just embraced Islam and credited Andrew Tate for their conversion. Number 6. Layla Heilpern. Layla Heilpern, a UK-based businesswoman, writer, presenter, and YouTube personality, is originally from Watford, England. She is an experienced Bitcoin investor. Her internet work focuses on personal development guidance and knowledge. Heilpern has almost 500,000 Twitter and YouTube followers, and her net worth is believed to be more than $7 million. Heilpern, a conservative, considers herself a traditional lady and a freedom maximalist. She also hosts the Leah Heilpern Show, a podcast on politics, motivation, and cryptocurrency. Many well-known persons have been featured on her show, including Andrew Tate, Rollo Tomassi, David Icke, and many others. Heilpern, who has over 70,000 YouTube subscribers, has repeatedly utilized the platform to protect her pals. Heilpern, Tate's character witness, has participated in a number of videos regarding Tate. She claims that the difficult businessman has been nothing but kind and gentlemanly, and that the left is supporting him because of his toxic masculinity. Leah Heilpern has previously backed Tate on podcasts and conducted countless interviews with him. Number 7. Joe Rogan. UFC commentator Joe Rogan defended Tate when he was arrested and charged with several terrible acts. Despite this, Rogan believes that a false narrative about the current events should not be spread, and Tate should not be subjected to the mob justice that is prevalent on social media. The former Fear Factor presenter indicated on an edition of the JRE podcast with guest David Portnoy that if the claims against him were true, he should be punished, but people should not want Tate to be found guilty simply because they detest him, since this would result in others being abused. He remarked that all he could hope for was that people did not judge him based on his characteristics. When it comes to Top G, the UFC commentator may be the only one who understands. This might be due to Tate's divisive character, which many believe reflects his true attitude when the cameras are turned off. Rogan, on the other hand, appears to see through his role and empathizes with Tate. Thank you for watching the video. Please like the video and subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification button on your way. See you next time.